Hello everyone, welcome. Today we need to talk about Elmo. We're going to delve into the story of a beloved character, a cultural icon, and what happened when his image was suddenly and shockingly compromised. Elmo, a character who's been a symbol of love and kindness for generations. He's more than just a furry red friend. He represents the values we cherish and want to pass on to our children. Elmo isn't just a puppet. He's a carefully crafted persona, brought to life by talented puppeteers who pour their hearts into every giggle and every kind word. He's a beacon of childhood innocence, teaching us about friendship, acceptance, and joy. He shows us how to treat each other with respect and understanding, no matter our differences. On Sesame Street, he's the friend who welcomes everyone, no matter who they are. He embodies the spirit of inclusivity and makes sure everyone feels like they belong. Elmo's message is simple: love and kindness for all. It's a message that resonates deeply, especially in a world that often feels divided. He's helped millions of children feel seen and valued, offering comfort and reassurance through his playful antics and heartfelt interactions, making every home a little warmer, a little brighter, and a little more filled with love. Parents trust Elmo to bring positivity and safety into their children's lives. He's a reliable source of wholesome entertainment and valuable life lessons. He's a constant in a changing world, a familiar face that brings a sense of stability and comfort, a reminder that everyone belongs, that we're all part of something bigger, and that we all deserve to be treated with kindness and respect. That's why what happened on July 10th, 2025 felt like such a betrayal, shook us so deeply. It was a moment that challenged our sense of security and forced us to confront the darker side of the digital world. It wasn't just a hacked account, it was a violation of trust, a disruption of the safe haven we thought we had created for our children. It was an attack on the very idea of a safe space for our children. It made us question everything we thought we knew about online safety and security. The digital world, once an extension of Sesame Street's warmth, a place where children could learn and grow in a safe and supportive environment, was invaded by darkness. The innocence was shattered, and the sense of security was replaced with fear and uncertainty. The incident reminded us that the values Elmo stands for, the principles he embodies, love, kindness, acceptance, are always under threat. They require constant vigilance and protection. When hate targets a symbol of innocence, when the forces of negativity aim at something so pure and beloved, it feels personal to us all. It's a violation that strikes at the heart of our values and our hopes for the future. This is why we must talk about what happened. We need to understand the implications and learn how to prevent such incidents from happening again. Because protecting what's good and pure, safeguarding the innocence of childhood, matters now more than ever. It's a responsibility we all share. It was a Wednesday, like any other. The sun was shining, emails were being answered, and the usual midweek hum filled the air. No one could have predicted the digital storm that was about to break. Everything seemed normal, until Elmo's official X account posted something shocking. A notification popped up on countless phones, displaying a message that was completely out of character for the beloved children's icon. Instead of a cheerful message, a message promoting kindness and friendship, something went horribly wrong. The account spewed hate, unleashing a torrent of negativity that was the antithesis of everything Elmo stood for. The posts contained racial slurs, anti-Semitic rhetoric, and language that was deeply offensive and disturbing. It was ugliness that had absolutely no place on Sesame Street, a brand synonymous with positivity, learning, and inclusivity. The posts were so out of character, so jarringly different from Elmo's usual persona, that many initially thought it was a mistake, a glitch in the system. But the hateful messages kept coming, one after another, confirming the horrifying reality. Elmo's account had been compromised. The incident was spreading confusion and outrage across the internet, leaving a trail of digital shockwaves in its wake. Screenshots of the offensive posts went viral almost instantly, amplifying the damage and ensuring that the hateful messages reached an even wider audience. And within minutes, Elmo's been hacked, trended worldwide, becoming a top trending topic on every major social media platform. News outlets, both big and small, picked up the story. Social media exploded with disbelief as users grappled with the idea that a symbol of childhood innocence had been used to spread hate. Somewhere, hidden behind a screen, the hacker reveled in the chaos they had unleashed, watching the world react to their malicious act. They were using Elmo's trusted voice, a voice recognized and loved by millions, to amplify hate and sow discord. For Sesame Workshop, the organization behind Sesame Street, it was a nightmare scenario unfolding in real time. One of their most beloved characters, a symbol of joy and learning for generations, was being weaponized against everything they stood for. The digital home they'd built for Elmo, a safe and welcoming space for children and families, was violated in the most egregious way. It was a breach of trust, a betrayal of innocence, playing out in the most public way imaginable. The race was on to delete the posts, to scrub the internet of the hateful content before it could cause further damage. The immediate priority was to reclaim the account, to wrest control back from the hacker, and restore Elmo's voice to its rightful owners. And then, the long and difficult process of beginning to heal, of repairing the damage and restoring the public's trust. This wasn't just a PR crisis, a simple matter of managing public perception. It was a deep personal violation, a wound inflicted on the very heart of a beloved institution. The world watched with bated breath, millions of eyes glued to screens, waiting. Everyone was waiting for Sesame Street to respond, to address the crisis and reassure a shaken world. The posts weren't pranks. They were deliberate hate speech. The hacker used Elmo's account to target Black and Jewish communities with slurs and conspiracy theories. It was a calculated attack, twisting a symbol of inclusivity into a vehicle for prejudice. Seeing Elmo's image used for hate was a violation of everything Sesame Street stands for. Parents were left with the impossible task of explaining to their children why Elmo's account was saying such things. The incident shattered the illusion of a safe digital playground. It showed how online hate seeks to corrupt what we hold dear. The hacker wanted attention, and got it, by hijacking a beloved voice. This was no random act. It was a targeted assault on the values of diversity and compassion. The shock wasn't just in the words, but in who was made to say them. It was a betrayal that cut deep. Sesame Workshop acted fast. Their first move regained control of Elmo's account and erase every hateful word. They worked with security experts to lock out the hacker and restore safety. Then, they issued a clear, powerful statement. No excuses, no downplaying. They condemned the hate, apologized to families, and reaffirmed their commitment to kindness and inclusion. Sesame Workshop turned crisis into a teaching moment, reminding everyone that Sesame Street stands for respect and love. They promised to strengthen their digital defenses and make the internet safer for kids. Concrete steps followed, a cybersecurity review and partnerships with anti-hate organizations. They shared resources for parents on talking to kids about online hate. Their response was transparent, empathetic, and strong. They didn't just clean up, they rebuilt trust. Sesame Workshop showed true leadership, turning darkness into renewed purpose. The world saw that love and resilience would not be silenced. This incident cut deep, not just because of the act itself, but because it was a profound betrayal of trust. It struck at the heart of what we hold dear, the safety and innocence of our children. For over 50 years, Sesame Street has been a constant companion, a fixture in our lives. Generations of families have trusted Elmo and Sesame Street as safe spaces, sanctuaries of learning and laughter, free from the harsh realities of the world. They've been a source of comfort and joy. The hacker didn't just break a password. It wasn't a simple digital intrusion. They broke our sense of security, that invisible shield we rely on to protect our children from harm. It shattered the illusion of a safe digital haven. Elmo, a symbol of innocence, a beacon of positivity, was forced to deliver hate, becoming a tool for spreading negativity. The shield that protected childhood was ripped away, leaving a gaping hole in our defenses. It exposed kids to the world's harshest realities, far sooner than they should ever have to confront them. The innocence was lost. Parents now face tough conversations, navigating difficult topics. They must discuss racism and online hate sooner than they ever wanted, grappling with how to explain the inexplicable to their children. The attack planted seeds of doubt, a nagging uncertainty. Can we trust our children's digital heroes? Can we be sure that the content they consume is safe and wholesome? It was an attack on childhood itself, not just a character. It was an assault on the very idea of a carefree youth. The emotional toll is real, leaving families uneasy, anxious, and questioning the digital landscape. We love Elmo because he represents the best in us: kindness, empathy, and unwavering optimism. When he was used to spread hate, it felt deeply personal, a violation of something sacred. It felt like a family member was violated, a betrayal that resonated far beyond the screen. The pain comes from our deep affection and desire to protect what's good, to nurture the innocence of childhood. Healing will take time and require open conversations and renewed vigilance. But our love for Elmo endures, a testament to the enduring power of hope and the resilience of the human spirit. This event shows how hate speech spreads like wildfire online. A single post from a high-profile account can reach millions in hours. Social media algorithms amplify shocking content, making hate go viral. The outrage itself fuels its spread. For targeted communities, the impact is direct and painful, a reminder that prejudice is always lurking. For others, repeated exposure can start to normalize hate. The anonymity of the internet emboldens cruelty, creating a toxic environment. Unchecked, this inspires copycats and spreads negativity. Combating hate speech isn't just about deleting posts. It's about disrupting the ecosystem that allows it to thrive. Platforms, leaders, and individuals all have a role to play. The Elmo incident is a lesson in how quickly love can be twisted into hate, and why we must reclaim those spaces. We must refuse to engage with hate and work together for positivity. The fight for a kinder internet is everyone's responsibility. The Elmo hack is a wake-up call about cybersecurity. Our online identities are valuable and vulnerable. For organizations like Sesame Workshop, social media accounts are precious assets that must be protected. Strong, unique passwords and two-factor authentication are essential. Staff must be trained to spot phishing scams and other threats. Cybersecurity isn't just for big companies. It's for all of us. Reusing passwords or clicking unknown links puts everyone at risk. Securing our accounts protects our communities from harm. Think of it as digital civic duty. Take time to update your passwords and enable extra security. Be skeptical of suspicious messages. Small steps make a big difference. In the digital age, vigilance is our best defense. Beyond tech, this is about digital citizenship. We must teach kids and remind ourselves how to navigate the internet safely and ethically. Media literacy is key. Question what you see, know the source, and spot disinformation. Parents, keep open conversations with your children about their online experiences. Teach them not to share personal info and to be kind online. Model good digital behavior. Kids learn from what we do. We all shape the online world by what we share and support. Report hate, amplify kindness, and support safe spaces. Protecting our digital neighborhood is everyone's job. The Elmo hack is a reminder of what's at stake. Let's build an internet we're proud to call home. What will we remember, the hate or the love that followed? The world rallied around Elmo and Sesame Street, reaffirming kindness and acceptance. The hacker's moment of chaos was met with overwhelming support for what's good. Elmo's spirit endures. His message of love is stronger than any act of hate. The incident clarified why we need figures like Elmo and why Sesame Street's mission matters. Let's use this moment to be more vigilant, more compassionate, and more active in shaping a positive online culture. Have important conversations about online safety and hate speech. Demand more from platforms and leaders. Commit to kindness and courage in your digital life. The street has been reclaimed. The sunshine is returning. Darkness did not win. Elmo is still Elmo, and Sesame Street is still a place for everyone. Love continues to shine as our guiding light, online and off.